17, I was diagnosed with hyperthyroidism. So here I am, a teenage girl, high school, about to graduate, and like I'm having the opposite symptoms, right? I'm hot all the time. I'm sweating like crazy. I can feel my heartbeat in my stomach. And I'm sitting down doing nothing, and it feels like I'm working out like crazy. So everything was overactive in my body, like crazy. My hormones were completely out of whack. I would be happy one day, I would cry the next day. I had no idea what I wanted. Like it was just, I was very irritated by everything and agitated, and it's not me. And I'm just a very calm person. So my mom actually, noticed it, and she said we should get this checked out because there's something clearly wrong. And I felt very confused. Like I had no idea what is wrong with me, right? Again, because nobody talks about. I've never even heard about it, right? So we went to the doctor, did a few blood tests. Sure enough, it was hyperthyroidism. I got put on a pill. Like no research was done, whatever. Like my parents and I, like newcomers to Canada, like we immigrated from Russia, so the perception of Canadian medicine and doctors is like the best thing in the world, and whatever they say, we have to listen to them. So here's a pill. It's gonna lower the production of the hormones, which is gonna regulate your thyroid. All is good. Started taking the pill. Did some blood tests, and then it wasn't working. My body just wasn't accepting the pill, right? So then the next step was overactive iodine treatment. So you go into a hospital, you drink this drink, and you become radioactive. You have to be in quarantine for like 3 to 5 days. Yeah, because like you're literally radioactive. And yeah, they do a test 3 weeks later. It wasn't lowered enough. The doctor said we need to repeat it. So here we are going in again. I have no arguments to say. My parents are making the decisions for me. I'm 17, whatever. I'm listening to what everyone's saying. My dad's freaking out. Our daughter is sick. She's sick and this and that, whatever. So I do it again. 3 weeks later, take the test. My thyroid production, the hormone is gone because they destroyed it, right? Because they overdosed me. And the doctor did warn. He said that sometimes it does happen, but they don't take responsibility for it, of course. And so in turn, he said now she's going to have to take Synthroid for the rest of her life to support her thyroid. But you have to understand that it's never going to go back to normal. So she's going to gain a lot of weight. She's going to feel sad and depressed and tired and da-da-da-da. So like I went from being like overactive to the complete opposite. And then here I am, just finished high school, and the weight just started to grow and grow and grow. And the doctor is not telling me what to eat right. So just don't worry, just take the pill, go for a walk, as I said. And the first side effects of the pill is your hair just starts coming out. I remember being in the shower and just like pulling it like on my hair. And I've always had long hair. And I just like chunks would come out. It's like one of the side effects of Synthroid in the beginning. It's fine now, but you're just, you're 17, 18 years old, and you're like, what's going on with my life? You know what I mean? And so everything that I kind of wanted to do and feel and like be out there, like I just felt suppressed and like I couldn't do it because like now I'm like overweight and like I just didn't feel good about myself. So yeah, it sucked.
Well, now you gain self-confidence because what I'm hearing is you took your life back. You took your life back. And it's important for us because sometimes as women, it's not taken seriously when something's wrong with us, but we have to have that gut instinct to say, no, something's not right. And I'm glad your mom, because again, as I said, as women, so it may not have been you, it was your mom that realized something was wrong. So how do you feel now? You actually, you're not just surviving, you're thriving. How do you feel now? Because you look marvelous, but appearances can be deceiving. How do you feel?
No, so with me, it's like I wear everything on my face. Like what you see is what you get. If I'm having a bad day or if something's really wrong, you'll know. Yeah, like it's, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really good. I have a zest for life. And I love waking up every morning and just, taking on the day. I've gotten to a point now in my life where whether it's sunny outside or it's gloomy, raining, cold. I don't care. I'm happy, and I'm grateful for every single day. And I'm telling you, like, proper diet and workout routine has done that for me 100%. I feel like it just gives me life. It just, drives me, and it gives me motivation. It releases endorphins, right? So it makes you really just feel happy and feel good about yourself, right? And then, of course, when you see yourself in the mirror and you're satisfied with the way you look, or you're satisfied with your progress, that motivates you even more to keep going, to getting up again, to doing it all over again, to keep pushing yourself also. There's so many trainings out there, and diets like keto and Atkins and Weight Watcher, like whatever. But listen, they all work. Okay, they all work, but they fail you because you cannot sustain them. Right? So you have to get a sustainable lifestyle. I always say to my girls, all my clients who are actually called queens, all my queens, that it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle. It has to be sustainable, okay? And in terms of training programs, again, they work. But how can you give somebody one kind of a training program?
One size fits all.
No, I don't believe in that. Like, literally all of my training programs are completely 100% customized to my client's body composition, goals, dietary restrictions, fitness level, like everything, right? And obviously equipment, no equipment, and so on. So I agree with you that it's very hard to work out at home on your own, and you'd rather be at the gym right now, or with people, or in a boot camp, or whatever, even if it's outside. But these are the times that we live in. We have to, unfortunately, adapt to these changes, even though they're not good changes. We have to have hope, and hope that everything happens for a reason, and maybe something good will come out of this. But if not now, then when are you going to take control of your life, for you, for your health, for your lifestyle, for your mind? And instead of letting this COVID BS, get to you, and make you feel down, you got to say, no, I'm going to start taking care of me, for me. So I'm going to be ready for when I'm going to come back out into the world. When the world opens up, I'll be ready for that, right? So I always say, where there's a will, there's a way. If your why is big enough, you will do it. Even if you have to train in your bedroom, in your living room, on your kitchen floor, it doesn't matter, because if you want it bad enough, you will do it.
So Tammy says, I hate cardio. What can she do to reduce her belly?
Diet. Number one is diet. It could be not necessarily belly fat. A lot of it could be inflammation as well, and bloatness. So diet is number one key. Alcohol, if you do enjoy drinks, cut it out, right? Cut down or cut it out completely. Again, inflammation, water retention, and belly does not like alcohol at all. And proper foods, you got to check if you are allergic, like inner allergic to certain foods that cause inflammation to your body as well. And cardio, unfortunately, you have to do some cardio. It's not just for your belly fat, it's also for your cardiovascular health, longevity of life, right? Endorphins. So cardio is necessary. You don't necessarily have to kill yourself over cardio, but to lose the fat, you have to do a bit of cardio for sure. If you're really just focusing on building a booty, you have to add carbs into your diet. Women are really scared of carbs. They're good for you. Trust me, I eat carbs every day. And I have been eating carbs all throughout my fitness journey. Another thing is with squats. Squats are great for overall, but especially for legs, like hammies and your quads. Kickbacks with the band, hip thrusts, and Bulgarian split squat is the three ones that you need to build a nice booty.
You have just been an amazing guest, and it's so important for people who have thyroid issues to understand that it's not the head. You're going through something. Get your blood work done. Because we're our best advocate. And again, we want to thank you for being on the Women Are Worthy show. Thank you for being so wonderful. Now, for those of you, if you want to join our tribe, please subscribe to the Women Are Worthy Network on YouTube. That little button that you're watching on YouTube, just go ahead and subscribe to the Women Are Worthy Network. And we're going to be giving a lot of information. I hear your dog's like, come on, mommy, come on, mommy. So we want to thank you again, and we want you to have a great day and a great week. And thank you for the valuable information.
Thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you.
So are you. Good night, guys.